Oh god.
have
to
things for
challenge
you.
your instincts and hone those corporate skills? Ryujin is hiring the best and brightest of today for our future tomorrow. Submit your application.
Interesting. This district certainly provides evidence that
like
Newell's
making purchase today?
influence has spread from
Welcome
their
to
tower and
Newell's.
out into the city.
If you're looking for any specific goods, Rosa and I guarantee we'll beat Sieghart's lousy selection every time. Well, normally I wouldn't go in for that sort of thing, but Sieghart's given me no choice. That man has absolutely no respect for the business community on Neon. He skips merchant meetings and refuses to participate in any of our group buys. Worst of all, he pays off Neon's security to keep his place safe. Everyone has a choice. Some are simply more difficult than others. The only way to fight Neon security is if all the merchants unify and push back on these unreasonable rules. Anyway, sorry. I know I can get a little intense about these things. If you'll forgive the outburst and have a look around, I'm sure you'll find something you might want to buy. Watch your back out there. If you have a moment, say hello to my wife, Rosa. Oh, okay. Yeah, that'd be extremely helpful. I honestly don't know what to say. I'm a businessman. You help me with this, and I have no problem compensating you for your time. Just be careful when you're dealing with Siegert. He can be surprisingly unreasonable when he's cornered. Thanks for stopping by our shop.
And accessories. Your hectic needs. Package through.
Security's got its eyes on Saburo Okadigbo.
Well, with all signs pointing to the Astral Lounge, I suppose we should pay it a visit. Purely for exploratory purposes, of course.
You want to head to Euphorica after work tonight?
I'm feeling a little burnt out. I think I need a break.
How about hitting up the rooftops and watching lightning hit the span?
Hello there! Let me
That
know.
actually sounds like a good idea.
Welcome to Sieghart's Outfitters. Everything you need to explore the settled systems. If I don't have it, you don't need it. An artifact? Are you making this up? Well, like I said, if I don't have it, you don't need it. But I have a lot of other things you need. I've spent years perfecting my business by polling customers, measuring sales, and carefully adjusting my inventory to cater to just about everyone. So take your time, look around, ask me questions. You won't be disappointed. Haven't heard that one before, but I suppose I can't blame you for saying so. I have a lot of overhead in this place, and just between you and me, I am up to my eyeballs in debt. This is a prime spot, right next to the spaceport terminal, but the bills and the rent here are astronomical. You'd think that was the case, but I promise you, I budgeted for everything. Anyway, I don't want to bore you with the details of my business all day. You're here to shop. So why don't you help out a poor shopkeeper like myself and buy something? Yes, I'm aware of James's objections. That's partly why I don't go to the meetings. But if I don't pay Dexler, I'll lose my business. And what good would joining the Alliance do then? So, really, I don't have a choice here. If they want to fight Neon Security, they can. But I need to protect my livelihood. You think I'm okay with it? I would like nothing more than to run my business free of Dexler's thieving. But what power do we really have? If I don't pay Dexler, he'll make sure every gang in the city takes a piece of my stock. Well, maybe she was wrong. I try to be a good man, but in Neon, good men starve. And why is that? Sure, in the long term, but I won't survive a month if the local street rats rob me blind. They have a funny way of showing it. James just doesn't give me a cold shoulder. It's basically frozen. Maybe it really is for the best. Well, maybe she was wrong. You've made your case, but all right.
It'll be nice to get away from the clubs.
Welcome to Sick Heart's Outfitters. We can, but I still don't see why. Owen Dexler is head of Neon's, but it's not just him. All of Neon is corrupt. The only way to survive... Really? I didn't know that, but I suppose they used to treat me with respect. Until I started paying the protection. But they have to understand, I could lose my business if I don't pay Dexler's fees. All right.
Hey, I need you to listen to me. Members of Constellation are held to the highest regard, yet you persist on making poor. Because you're bending over backwards to help me right now, I'll stick...
I have plenty of supplies for your next expedition. We can. Easy for him to say. He does. If I don't pay Dexler, I might lose. All right. Come on in, please. Have a good look around. My dear mother would have said the same thing. The fees here are quite... It has not always been easy, but I've been at this location for 8 years. You won't find another store like mine on Neon, so... Thanks for stopping by.
Welcome to Newell's. Let me know if you need help with anything. Do I sound that awful? I didn't even realize. Terrible, just terrible. You'll have to excuse me. With all the ruckus my husband's been making at the Merchant Alliance meetings, it's difficult to get any rest. Poor old man has himself mixed up in a foolish crusade against Dietrich Sieghart, who he's angry at for paying off Neon security. I don't believe he is, no. I think my husband has Dietrich all wrong. He's probably doing what he has to do to survive. Just, please don't tell James I said that. I don't want him to think his own wife is doubting him. Well, thank you. I can't remember the last time a total stranger walked into our store and offered to help. It would be so lovely to see my James happy again. He used to smile at me all the time, you know. Now all I see is worry on his face. I suppose you can speak with him about it if you like. But perhaps you'd like to browse our store a bit before you do? Stop by again soon.
And accessories for all your hectic needs.
Quit staring.
The nearest
Everything you need for all your daily adventures, from the mundane.
Hello there! Welcome to Sickhart's Outfitters! We can, but It's fine in theory, but this isn't New Atlantis. It's Neon. Corruption is an institution here. What can a single alliance do to stop what's built into the foundation? I don't want to seem like a defeatist, but frankly, it feels like a waste of time. Really? But they have... All right.
For you.
You're listening to the Settled Systems News Network.
of the future. Apply today at the nearest kiosk.
Packaged food? Check.
If you'd like to buy something, I'd be happy. How can I help you today? Dietrich is actually quite a lovely man, though lately he's been under a lot of pressure, which has made him rather bitter. When we first opened our business here in Akuchi Market, he was actually very helpful. Offered us advice. Didn't treat us like competition at all. I'm sorry, I just don't believe Dietrich is doing anything wrong paying off Neon security. We all do what we have to do to survive in this wretched city. Unfortunately, my husband is convinced that fighting City Hall is the way to solve all of Neon's problems. I think he's wrong. Thank you for stopping by. Now, James?
I
heard there's shortages over at Reliant Medical. Not great.
Ready to make your ultimate discovery?
I have plenty of... If you don't see what you need, feel free to ask. We can. You think I'm okay with it? But what power? Rosa said that? I remember when her and James first started. They were very green. It was a different time. Okay, you've convinced me. I will stop paying Dexler his safety assurance fee. And tell the Newells I will come to the next meeting. Maybe I will even bring some beverages and snacks. You can't stand up to Neon security on an empty stomach.
Something you might be interested in.
Let Ryujin Industries help you.
Equipment and accessories for
Hey there, we're fully stocked and ready to sell. Well, I'll be. And all you had to do was talk to him? I reckon I should have. This whole time I've been so angry at Sigurd for making those payments. I never bothered to ask him why.
What did I tell you? You assume the worst in people and you'll make it so.
I knew when I told you so was coming, but I guess I deserve it. Thanks for your help on this. The Merchants Alliance is finally united. I don't know if we'll ever get a fair shake in the city, but it's a start.
Hey there, friend. Need something? It looks good as a We have everything.
You didn't hear this from me.
There's applied air above the stub and life. You are the best, and you. Need a pick-me-up? At Terra Brew, we've got you covered. Morning, noon, or night. Enjoy one of our distinct coffee flavors, brewed using the secret techniques of ancient Earth. Each of our baristas undergoes enhanced training to ensure you receive the best coffee anywhere in the galaxy. Terra Brew, enjoy a cup right now.
met a miner from Kazan. If you're here to buy, take a look around the shop. Just keep your hands where I can see them. My store, my rules. If you don't like it, talk to Styx. He runs our, complaints department. See that giant Model A? And if I were you, I wouldn't get on it. See, now, you're just getting technophobic. And that's gonna hurt his feelings. You know, I'm sick and tired of people coming in here and treating Styx like he's some kind of sideshow exhibit. I mean, look at that graffiti they sprayed onto his chassis. If I could find the asshole who did that, I'd make him pay for the paint removal. You'd do that? Huh. Okay. Maybe I misjudged you. Fine. It'll send a message. And that's all I care about. The lowlife that did this to my buddy calls himself Warlord. You can probably find him somewhere near Euphorica. Scare the crap out of this punk, and it'll teach all the Ebside lunatics that nobody messes with me and the Styx. You ever get nightmares, Styx? About the war?
I'm sorry. I did not understand your query. Please rephrase.
I get what you're saying. You just... want to forget, but...
So what do you say?
Passed by the store today, boss. Tag's still on.
You like art? Then you should see the tag job on the robot and neon tactical. It's my best work. That Cyclops should be thanking me. I dressed up his toy real nice, gave him a total makeover. He's lucky that's all I did after what that thing did to my crew.
that ready for you shortly.
Thanks, Micah.
Oh yeah? You talk a lot of junk for a rat who's left the nest. Epside's changed. Old heads like you wouldn't last 2 heartbeats in a clinch. So why don't you get out of my face before I paint yours red? And what makes you think I will? Except that's why we hit up his store in the first place. We need more firepower. You think he scares me? I'm a disciple. Yeah, maybe. Fighting that old man is one thing, but that Model A is another story. Now, the old Cyclops got us outgunned, that's for sure. Yeah, sorry, but, I can't. So I suggest you tell that one-eyed freak. Fine by me, punk.
Take it easy.
Picking us off!
You have anything valuable?
Sure. Thanks, Micah. But keep them coming. It's been...
If I have to eat fish for dinner. Sometimes, Sticks, I wonder how things would have been. Good work. I hope you made him squirm. No, that's exactly how you send a message. Still, I won't argue with results. Thanks. Sticks is gonna get a new paint job, a coat of wax, the works. He's gonna look brand new. Oh, and here, for your trouble. You know, Sticks, crime in this city gets worse by the day. Vandals, thieves, gangs.
I'm sorry. I did not understand your query. Please rephrase.
What don't you understand, Sticks? Crime happens because the people in charge let it happen.
I'm sorry.